What's going on, everybody? Oh my gosh, I've been eating red candy. My tongue is red. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? It's Romonica Plachette, the bold chick. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast. Whether you're watching this live or you're going to catch the replay, I got something in store for you guys tonight. So, digital products is all the rave, at least coming from my camp, really in the whole world right now. So, the deal is this as I jump right in. There's about $225 billion up for stake every single year with digital products and services. So if you're a business owner, an MLM, you could be a plumber, you can own a nightclub, a restaurant. It really doesn't matter what it is that you actually do, but you need digital products and services in 2021. So earlier this month, which seems kind of weird to say because hell, this is just January the 13th. But earlier this month, I hosted a challenge and I had a couple of ladies come into the challenge and they literally went through the process from start to finish. All right. Meaning this whole notion that you think things are complicated, that it's too hard, you're not really sure where to start. All of that stuff literally goes out the window because tonight I'm going to share with you a group of women who actually took action and got it done. And they got it done in as little as 5 days. And yes, some of them work full time because that's one of the things that oftentimes I hear like, hey, I work, I don't have time, I can't get any of this done. So I want to get rid of all of that for you. So digital products, for those of you who may be wondering, it could be basically it's a product that is not physical, meaning it could be an ebook, it could be a video series, an audio file, it could be some type of subscription, some type of membership-based product. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, if you're in business and you don't have one, you need to fancy yourself so that you can get one. So I'm going to bring up a couple of the ladies. I'm going to bring them up like one at a time so that you can hear their story. Because some of you are watching, you may be saying, okay, Romonica, that's fine for you. You know how to create digital products and services. You've been doing it for a couple of years. We want to hear from some people who've never done it before. So you're in luck. Do me a favor, invite your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your mama and them, your auntie and them, anybody that you know who may have a need for digital products and services. And remember, if you're a business owner and you don't have them, you need it. Even if you're watching and you're like, I don't even know what it is. Again, if you're in business and you don't know what it is, then that means you really need it. So the first person I'm going to bring up is, her name is Angela. I'm going to turn everything like over to her. So you'll see her, you'll share her story. She's going to share it with you. And she probably has a free gift for you. So Angela, come on up.
Hey there.
Over to you, girl. I'm going to give you the stage. And those of you who are watching, go ahead and like share this out so that the people on your page and in your community can actually see this. Just go to like my video and then you can share it back to your page so you can have it. Your folks can actually see it. So, Angela, you ready to take it away and tell the good people where you're from, what you do, what this process was like for you, and then share your freebie?
I can do that. Hey. And then if I forget something, I know you are a great coach, so you're going to jump right in there and be like, remember this, okay?
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to let you take it away. I'm going to turn the screen over to you. Woo-woo, there you
Okay, I am Angela Wilson. I am a realtor. I have been in real estate now for better than 10 years. And I'm now coming back after just life. One of the things that I knew that I needed to do was to start creating and getting into this social media and into this space. And I wasn't sure how to effectively do that. So then I was, following Romonica and decided that she had this challenge that was going to be happening. So I took place in that, and creating digital downloads wasn't my strong suit, but I've gained more knowledge in that and taking part in this challenge. I've actually created a freebie, and in that freebie, it will lead individuals that are looking at taking that step into becoming homeowners, into what their next steps need to be, and going through that. So if you're interested or having a thought about buying a house and that's part of your 2021 goal, is that you can sign up and download my freebie. And that's going to be at bit.ly house goal. And then I'll be in contact, and we can talk about what your goals are, where you need to start, what we need to look at. Some of the things that people may not tell you. Although I am in real estate and some other projects, I believe in customer service. So my first goal is to make sure that you have what your needs are, and not to kind of force you into exceeding those. So, but if you're looking at getting into social media, it is a great place to start, and definitely need all of those components with the digital downloads and getting those freebies done. And the other thing I forgot to tell you is that I am in Connecticut. So being in the social realm goes to show you that you're not just local. You're going to be entering into a space where you're going to encounter everybody from all over the world, and being able to share that information with them. Even if you're not able to service them, you're going to be able to provide them some knowledge and probably help them to gain some focus in some other areas. But again, if you want to sign up and download, if you can go over to my freebie, and that's again bit.ly/house goal.
House goal, no S.
No, ma'am.
Oh, let's get that up for the good people. Is that it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody. So Angela, like you heard her say, she's from Connecticut. She's a realtor. And even if you're not like in her area, you can head over to this link that we currently have up on the screen right now, and you can download the freebie that she's put together. It is a guide that really helps you through the process of what you need to know before you buy a house. And I think that's so important. So kudos, congratulations. I'm celebrating you for putting your first of many freebies together, I'm sure. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Just hang out with us if you can. I'll bring everybody to the stage at the end. Yay, yay, woo, woo, come
Thank
through.
you.
All right, I'll leave that up. Let's see. Okay, guys. So there's a couple of different ladies who are joining us tonight. So I'm super excited. This next lady, I think you guys are definitely going to want to tune into, because I hear a lot of people who want to write books, and I got the plug for you. I got the plug for you. So Michelle, I am going to turn the stage over to you. I see your information in. I'll get that put up when I hear you say it. It's going to flash. So take it away, my dear.
Hello, everybody. My name is Michelle P. Jones, and I am an international best-selling author as well as a writing strategist. I came to Digital Cash Challenge to really understand the entire digital platform. I had already started creating digital content, but I wasn't for sure what it needed to look like in order for me to put it online. And so in the midst of the class, Ramonica showed me the ease in which to use the content that I have, and also inspired me to kind of start creating additional content to be able to help authors with their literary project and that journey of what it looks like. Because let's face it, every author dreams of having a bestseller on the New York Times bestseller list. They want to see their book out there doing well, make a lot of money. But the challenge that most of authors have is that they are unknown. And being in the realm of the unknown, meaning like you're not a Michelle Obama, or you're not an Ice Cube, or you're not any of those individuals where you have an automatic following because of your celebrity status, then you need to do a mental shift in creating the entire process of writing, from the writing to the business of writing, all the way down to the actual publishing and how you're going to decide what that looks like. So even before an author sells a book or decides that they'll market their book, or even decide what audience that they are going to pitch their book to, that mind shift needs to happen, and they need to develop their 5 core values as an author. Now, we have core values in which we live by, but there are also core values in which we write under, and that we live as authors under. And then once you develop those 5 core values, it actually sets the foundation on which you will write and that your literary project will spring from. And it'll help you identify who your audience is. It'll help you determine what your marketing and your strategy plan is for your literary project. It'll help you decide how you want to publish your book. And it'll even show you the importance of creating your writing experience as a business. I've done all of that myself, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. My freebie that I have been offering is identifying an author's 5 core values. And what that actually does is it identifies the bestseller in you. So I'm here to share that information with you. Be sure to click on it to be able to get our freebie. And trust me, you will not be disappointed if you go to bit.ly/author core values and be able to sign up. You'll get that ebook, and it's actually a 5-day challenge. So every day you are going through the process of doing that mind shift so that you can begin to set the foundation for that literary project, and then set your project for success and exponential growth, and eventually be able to say that you are an international and or a best-selling author on Amazon.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. So those of you who have just joined us, welcome. So I thought I was broadcasting here live earlier, and yeah, I had my YouTube page tapped. I was literally like, so ain't nobody online tonight? Like, y'all not coming do all this free stuff? And I was like, this is really weird. No one is logged on tonight. I was like, what happened? So those of you who are just joining, I'm Ramonica Pleshette, business and marketing consultant. And these ladies that you're going to see over the next few minutes or so, they took the challenge in the Digital Cash Lab. Guys, it's a $250 billion industry on digital products and services. So if you're not tapping in, you definitely need to get in the market. And these ladies went through the challenge. They created a product. Now they're able to serve their audience. So if you're interested in purchasing a home and just getting information about that, we just had Angela up here. And then we got Michelle, who's on the stage now. She's an author. So this link that you see up right now, they're sharing free stuff, y'all, like free nuggets. So if you've thought about writing a book, you'll want to sign up for her challenge. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. If you know someone who wants to start a business, it could be your mama, your auntie, your cousin, brother, mother, sister, all of those people. You may want to share this out with them. Or if you're watching this after hours, because who knew people would watch videos like way after hours and you would never know because they never comment or anything. Hey, we are glad that you are here. Make sure that you utilize this information, and you can even share it with a friend. So there you go. I got like so many diverse women are going to hit the stage tonight. So I'm super excited about that. All right. So the next person that we have up, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
So y'all gonna be surprised by this. So let me go ahead and bring her up. So the next person, we got a school teacher on deck. So I know it's some teachers probably watching. They're like, teachers can create digital products and services and make money. I told y'all this is a $225 billion industry. So why aren't you a part of the process? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn it over to Tanisha. I'll put your information up, and then I'll be back, you know, as you start to wrap things up. Oh,
all right.
All right, take it away.
What's good, everybody? My name is Tanisha Boyd, aka Miss Sassy Teacher. I am the founder of Teach with Soul, where I help teachers take their lesson plans from blah to boom, because that's what I do, baby. Real talk, let me just tell you why I can say what I'm saying and do what I'm doing and why I'm so sassy. I've been in the game of education for 20 years. I have been a teacher. I have been a mentor, a coach, an instructional designer. I've written curriculum. I've been on technical literacy leadership teams. The only thing I haven't done is ran a school, bought a school, and built a school. Anything having to do with education, I am there. I met Ramonica, it's been a few years, and let me just say, she keeps me on my toes even when I'm not involved in one of her challenges, just making you think about what can I do with what I know? Because I knew something, and everybody was asking me to do something, lead something, help somebody, show somebody, walk this person through something. And I was doing it for the free. And I was like, let me go ahead and figure out a way to get some money off of my expertise. And Ramonica has been very influential in making sure that she's always bringing something to the table that is going to have you thinking about, what can I do for the next step? Even if you lag behind, you've gotten the nuggets. And this digital cash challenge that I participated in, baby, I got pushed because she don't let you slack. And if you get left behind, she'll say a little something, but she keeps it moving. I pushed myself a little further. And even after we had our critiques, my product became something where I was thinking about it when I was eating and teaching my students, and went back just today before this and tweaked it some more, because I was thinking about what she's saying about the digital products and the video, and adding that on there and making it something that stands out from everybody else. And my desire has been, and my position has been, my calling has been to help teachers do their job with passion. And I don't want to say that there's a teacher that's not doing their job well, because I think we all do the best we can, but sometimes that passion gets lost. And I created a freebie to help teachers in 5 steps, plan more intentionally and make those lessons more engaging, so that once we do that, we can just keep it moving. It's like smooth sailing, it's like butter. And if you click on the link, if you take this information at bit.ly/revive the class, honey, because that's what we're doing. I want you to give some CPR to your instruction. That's exactly what I said, some CPR. That's what we do in education. We got to revive. It is 2021. Teachers are tired, honey. This world is not nice to us right now. And I wanted to bring something to the floor that would help teachers say, you know what? I can do this. I can get back in the game. I can reach my students. I know what you know, but we want that to connect from our brain to their ears, to that report card. So get the freebie. Guess what? Free ebook, got a workbook, got some steps, okay? Get the workbook. Contact me through there. I got my little contacts for social media. And if you want to go further than that, I got you. I totally got you. Rock 2021 out with planning intentionally and not by default. I will see y'all on the other side. I appreciate the time.
Well, come through with that sassiness. I love it. I'm here for it. So those of you who are watching, you see what I'm saying? We've had a realtor here, we've had an author here, we have a teacher here, and we still have some other people who are backstage who are coming up to the stage to share not only their expertise with you, but they're sharing free stuff with you, okay? So again, digital products always start with something free. And you may be saying, I don't know what I can do. Okay, well, one, you should have been in the challenge, but all's not lost, okay? I do have plenty of free things on my website. There is a link in my bio, and I'll share all of that with you. Just kind of hang out with us till the end. Make sure you're inviting somebody. At the end, I'll walk you through just some of the steps that I've shared with these ladies, and then you'll have an opportunity to actually get the finished product of what they actually went through. So instead of you going through it day by day, you can probably watch it. You can binge watch it, you know, in a few hours and have your stuff created and actually done. So let me see who we have that's coming to the stage next. Tanisha, thank you so much. All right, so coming to the stage. And listen, these ladies are from a little bit of everywhere too. We got Connecticut in the house. We got Mobile in the house. We got Indianapolis in the house. We got Miami in the house. We got California in the house. Listen, I work with people from all over the world, but Miss Miami, you in the house? Hey, audio.
Hi.
Hey!
I hope you're able to hear me because I'm getting sputters.
I can hear you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie Sanders, and I am an independent beauty consultant. And I also am a marketing executive with a health and wellness company. What I'm coming to you today about is the beauty consultant. Now, normally when you run to a beauty consultant, what you encounter is cosmetics, lipsticks, blush, and foundation. But what our number one, what we specialize in, is skincare. And I'm here to share that with you. What you need to present a fresh face and why you need those particular items. So I'm very quick and simple. If you hit my link, bit.ly/DGTL, which is digital face, you will receive a free ebook that's giving you the information you need so that you can put your best face forward. And I want to thank Romonica because I had no idea I could present a digital product until I took her course. Hope to see you in her next class. That's it for now. Bye.
Oh, just hold up. You hold up, Miss Mary Kay. Yes. So, guys, I think it's so important to be like creative, and clearly that's what Jackie has done. So I fuss all the time about MLMs. Jackie's like, what? I fuss all the time about MLMs because they just show up and they're like, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. And literally, and we'll keep her freebie up, literally, there's more than one way to skin a cat. She is so freaking passionate about women and empowerment. And so she's created something for you to tap in so that you feel empowered and you feel beautiful, because she has products and things to really support you. So I'm super proud of these ladies for creating digital products and services. There is a link in my bio. Let me put that up really quick so you guys can like screenshot it. Give me just a second. I'm gonna put that up because some of you are like, hey, I want me a digital product. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but inside of my Facebook bio, or if you're watching this on Instagram or YouTube or Periscope, just hit the link in my bio or grab this screenshot right here and everything is there. You'll see the course. There is an actual course. It's at a special price right now, so you can click on it and you can get the exact same information that these ladies actually got so that they were able to create a digital product. The reason why you want to create a free digital product first is because people are not just showing up, buying your juice because you showed up and said, buy my juice. They don't know you. So people really need to build the whole know, like, and trust factor. And that's an easy way to do it. So not only can you purchase the course, but I have tons of free things that you can also get on the website. And you may be saying, well, I thought you were in business. Why are you giving things away for free? Come on now. You ever been to Sam's Club or Costco and they had something free? And once you tried it out, you're like, oh, that's good. I want more of that. Well, honey, run on over to my site and you can get all of the free stuff that you want, because you're definitely going to want more. You heard these ladies talk about what they were able to create in just a short period of time. And if you're someone who's like, I just don't know what to do, like I need a step-by-step guide through the process so that I can create my very first free offer so that you can start attracting people to you, sis, bro, whoever is watching this, go to that link and everything is like laid out right there for you. So as I stated, there are some other people here, and I'm going to bring everybody up to the stage. We do have one more person that's going to come up, but I'm going to bring everybody up to the stage in just a moment. So if you have questions for them, because some of them are brand new, some of them have done this before, some of them have not. So if you have questions as a newbie or questions about your industry, we are here for it. You just need to post your question. I'll make sure that we answer it before we end the broadcast. So this next person, y'all done seen us. Y'all done seen the two of us. Yes. Before, okay, y'all done seen us before. This the LA crew, the Lower LA and the LA California. I never could do it. Whatever. You gonna get me shot.
You gonna be good, boo. You good.
Good. Okay, so Karma, take it away. And then those of you who are watching, we'll come back. We'll do a wrap up. Like I said, drop your questions. We want to answer them. I'll bring all the ladies up on stage so we can actually hang out.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, everyone. For those of you all watching live, and for those of you all who are watching the replay, my name is Karma Ovicchio. People call me KO, the knockout specialist of social media, your social media. I'm also the snap queen. So if you ever watch me on Reels, on TikTok, on Byte, on Snapchat, that's my signature move. All right. So I've been rocking with Robonica for a very long time. Everyone knows me for teaching social, right? I'm sure that you can relate to this, right? You're so busy helping people sometimes that you forget to help yourself. And sometimes you're so busy doing other things that you forget how to do things for you. I know some of y'all feel me on that, right? All right. So I was thinking about creating some additional digital products. And I was like, let me go ahead and jump into the challenge so that Romanica can help me get my creative juices flowing. Okay. So then I wanted to do something, like I said, a step up. And I got to thinking about people loving podcasts. And I was like, okay, Romanica, what does this sound like? You think this will sound right if I do this particular thing? And she said, yes. So what I did was I created my digital download, but mine isn't paper. Mine is all audio. So it has all everything that you can think to post for 31 straight days. Now mine is for January, but here's the thing with it. When you download it today, right there, when you download it today, right, what's going to happen is from the very first day that you listen to it, you will have the capability to hear an idea, get you a prompt, understand what that prompt could look like for you, and then go and create that content. It's 31 days. You can start whenever you want to. So the next thing I want to say is I'm all over the place because I learned so much, right? I'm not an information hoarder, though. I give it all away. But when you work with Romanica, she helps to keep you focused. She will allow you the capabilities to be creative like I am, but she will also keep you focused. She'll say, okay, you know what? That's good, but let's steer back here. This is what you're working on, right? I'm an accountability coach, y'all. Accountability coaches need accountability as well. So if you need accountability, if you need to get started, if you're not sure what type of digital product or service would do really well in your industry, if you just need somebody to, get clear on the mission, get clear on your followers, on what the next year for you will look like, then you need to talk to Romanica. If you got questions, if you got concerns, if you just want to say, Karma, you bae. So you got to know me. You got to know me. But if you just want to say, Karma, you bae, go ahead. You can leave it in the comments, or you can get in contact with Ra, or you can download my digital product. Either way it is, or either way it goes, I'm going to see you again. All right.
Okay, so Karma keeps me on my toes when she says she's an accountability coach. Yeah, she on my bestie business chick board basically, because not only is she like, okay, what did you do today? Did you batch your content? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you eat today? Which anyway.
Somebody better have some broccolini.
I ate it all for like brunch.
Okay, that's good. That's a start.
But I'm out of
her.
Okay, right. Right. So, all right. So what I want to do now is let me bring everybody to the stage. And I just want to talk about this whole thing about digital products. Karma, you are so good with running Q&A stuff and pulling things out of me that I forget to tell people about. Do I have everybody up here? Just want to make sure I didn't. Okay, yeah. So can we run this?
Absolutely.
Jenna said, hey, Jenna, I just be forgetting to go get the food. I'm just saying, like, plus I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get on down. And I know somebody's going to be like, well, that's not the way to do it. But I'm just saying, okay.
It's different for everybody. What works for you don't work for other people.
Facts. That's
right?
True. That's true. So true. All right. So now that y'all have gone through the process, and Karma, you got the next question. Help me.
Okay. So now that you all have
moderate the
gone through the process, what do you feel like was your number one takeaway? Okay, y'all don't all have to jump in at the same time.
I think we weren't sure like how that was going. Was it like we were gonna raise our hands? We was all gonna talk at the
Exactly.
same time? It was
No,
like,
you gotta get up and
okay,
start
what?
dancing. No, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
Me, I want to say that it was ConvertKit. Understanding, because I already had the content.
Okay.
Because I'm a writer, so I write constantly, seriously. And it was, for me, it was ConvertKit and really getting in there and understanding how to utilize ConvertKit and how to utilize the different things that are available in there in order to create my systems so that I can move forward with it.
Okay.
Because when I started, I had content, but I didn't know what the next step needed to be.
Okay.
That's good. That's a common, thank you for saying that, Michelle. That's a common thing with a lot of people who might come to me. They are new or newer to the whole thing of digital products and services. And so you do need content. You do need the tools. The tools are not expensive. In fact, I'm pretty sure 99% of what I shared inside of the challenge, for those of you who are thinking, okay, I need to get the course, which the link is in my bio, everything was free, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there was anything that needed to be purchased. So that's another thing. Most people like you, they may already have great content, but they're at a loss for how to put it together, how it should be structured, and the whole part about research, which I kind of like to talk about that next, because that's a step that most people really want to just jump over altogether, is the research part.
Okay. After everybody gives their aha moment, you can talk.
Come on. Stop.
Okay, I'm going to say that what I took away was procrastination or preparation. And Ramonica is that one that will be like, so you creating something or you just want to keep preparing to create something? Because we either going to create it, because that's what we're doing today, is we creating something. We're not going to keep prepping to do it. You can research it, but we're not going to keep prepping to do it. It's like, don't get hung up in the systems. This is what the base is. This is what you need to do. Go do it because you got that already. And all that prepping that you do is really just procrastination and some level of fear, but we need to push past that because 2021 is not around for that. We're not there.
We're not doing it at all. We just not. We not. Like, I'm gonna give y'all, like, my mama didn't caught wind of this, okay? Like that. We not procrastinating, we not slacking, we not falling back. Because I'm telling y'all, earlier today, in full transparency. So first of all, I don't even wear gray. Y'all already, those of you that know me know that I feel like gray should not even be in like the color chart anywhere. Like, I think
what you saying?
I think gray.
Wait, where we at?
I know. Listen, I got it on too now. Hold up. I'm just saying that the past couple of days I've had on gray sweatshirts and I've been on my couch like this. That's because Karma had me up at 5 o'clock in the morning online working on digital products and content and all that stuff. We be up building at, when people are asleep. So I was kind of like, this. And I was like, ooh, Ma said, man, I'm so tired. I was like, I don't think I even had the energy. She said, this is what got me. My mama said, so what y'all going live about? I said, we're going to be talking about digital products. She said, oh, I'll handle it for you. She's 72 now. She said, so what we going to be talking about? How we need to create content? I said, Mama. I got it. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go live. I'm going to pretend to be you.
Come through, Mama Plachette. That's all I'm
saying. My mama was like, oh, you finna show up? I said, I know. I was just talking. I was just saying. She said, yeah, because we not slacking. So y'all, I get it from my mama. And then my daughter says she get it from me. Like, anyway, I'm glad to be here. And I'm super excited. Like, to see y'all come through the challenge, I just got to say this, to see what you guys produce in such a short period of time just lets me know that this ish I be doing, I know other people can do it too. Because sometimes people get in my inbox and y'all hit me with that, well, let me lean in. They hit me with that, well, you could do it. And I'm like, I know I can, but I'm telling you, it's something that you can do too. And so to see a realtor do it, an accountability / social media coach do it, a teacher do it, a Mary Kay rep do it, an author do it. Like, pick one. You could be a plumber. I literally challenge myself daily. I just think of different industries and I literally be like, they could do this, they could do this, they could do this. And it made me think about Dave Chappelle. I saw him on one of his stand-ups and he said he keeps like a fishbowl and he'll write the punchline and just throw it in a fishbowl. Now, I ain't gonna say the punchline that he said on one of his specials, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, the way that he does that, that's what I do for business owners. I'm literally like, oh, this person could do this, this person could do that. So if you're watching this broadcast and you may like, I don't have a business, I'm never going to have one, but you may know someone that does. Even a church, everybody needs to start with a freebie. Once you create a freebie, you need an entire product suite. If you don't know what that is, fine, you definitely need to call me. That's where you start to get to the money. The free thing is going to get you to the people. The product suite's going to get you to the money. That's just how it works. But you can get in. It's a $225 billion industry. And they're saying by 2025, it's going to be up to like 300 and something billion dollars that people are making sitting at home with a sweatshirt on and a pair of booty shorts. I'm just saying.
Showing up, tell the truth.
I'm just saying.
And they doing it while they sleep too. They're
That's
not working
right.
for the whole thing, y'all.
That's right. They don't even have to be up to do it. Like, go over to my website, put an email up before you go to bed and have it automatically scheduled to drop into your folks' box. And then boom, they buy. But people are not just showing up because you decided to run a Facebook ad or you said, go buy my juice. They don't know you, boo. So you got to start with the free 99. When you go to Sam's Club and Costco, you don't just be walking down the aisle, putting stuff in your basket that you've never tasted before. However, when they give you something to taste for free, you're like, that tastes good. Can I have some more? And then the next thing you know, you're buying. So your audience is going to do the exact same thing. You got to get them something to taste first. Stop thinking people are just going to walk down the aisle, of social media, scrolling, and see you and think you're so special, so much special than the next person without actually showing up to serve your audience. You got to show up. So for every time y'all like, I don't want to go live, I don't want to post, they know me, baby, trust and believe. People not checking for us like that. Because if they knew me like that, I wouldn't even be here. I would just be over in like Mexico somewhere with my feet really chilling. I wouldn't keep showing up. Like, you got to keep showing up. And if you think I'm lying, you see Walmart commercials. Walmart got mad
24/7.
They got mad stupid clout. You see Coke, you see Fashion Nova, you see Target. These brands, they keep showing up. Why? Because the moment you stop showing up, you are irrelevant. So I don't even be getting why people are like, well, I don't want to do digital. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I'm just like, then you don't want the paper or you don't want additional funds. And I'm not trying to start a new business either. Okay.
I agree. And you can't use the excuse either that everybody's doing it, because everybody does do it, but they're not you doing it.
Wow. I want to shout out a couple people real quick who jumped on the broadcast. So one of my coaches that you guys have heard me say that I worked with a coach earlier last year. That's Jenna. I work with
Hi,
Jenna.
Jenna.
I enjoy being in her program. Like, for real. I picked up 16K. Really, I booked in a little bit more, but somebody had an issue before we started, but I digress. I made some money when I was working with that lady. Right. And then let's see who else jumped in here. Oh, Inez, what's going on, lady? Pivot. What up? Okay. And then Jazzy Faye, what's up, chick? Thanks for stopping by. So I just want to shout out the people who jumped in the room with us. Guys, do you all have any questions for the ladies who are on here before we flip it back to them to speak? Any questions? Any comments? Matter of fact, do you have a digital product? If you're watching, do you have a digital product? That's what I want to know. Hello.
Ooh, look. Let me check the comments.
Hello. Do you have a digital? Hello. Hello. And hello. Do you have a digital? Hey, Winnie, what's going on? Do you have digital? Do you guys have a digital product? I am waiting. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so you can just put yes or no. I just want to know yes or no. And if you don't, and you're in business, I'm telling you, you need one. Period. You need one. Okay, so I see a no.
More than one.
Yeah, you need more
But
than
at least start with one.
I want to get you started. But if you have multiple products and services, then you need multiple freebies. I'll never forget, like, I was on my coach's panel. This is when I first got started. And let's say I was selling, or my offer was going to be like a live stream course, for example. Y'all, I promise you, my freebie was like 5 steps on how to brush your teeth. I mean, it wasn't that, but they were so disconnected and unrelated. When I look back at that, I kind of laugh. So I share this with y'all because I want you to know, like, by no stretch of the imagination has this been a perfect journey. Like, the person that I started out as and the person that I developed into, from getting out there, investing, bumping my head, like not making enough offers, like not doing what I was supposed to be doing. Like, I'm telling you, real talk, this has not been a cakewalk. I'm not saying it was hard. I'm just saying, strategically speaking, I didn't always know what the hell I was doing. But I kept showing up, and I was always willing to invest in myself. And so each time I invested in a coach, I learned more. So I did more. And then you just get to this point where it's like, okay, I know what I need to know. What I need now is to just stay plugged in with a coach who is a couple of steps ahead of me, just so you can, like, you know, soak up. You know how you get your roll and you get like the gravy, and better yet, we down south, how you get that.
They call that stopping.
You get that cornbread and you soak some greens and a little bit of that meat that got wet. You know, we may or may not like that, but you know how you sop that up and you like, this is good. So, yeah, that's how I am when I'm connected with another coach who's at that next level, and I'm there just like getting that good stuff. Sop. I'm not really even having to sop because I'm like getting it, you know? And so if you're wondering, like, well, how do some people are successful and some people aren't? Let me tell you what I done figured out. Even during this challenge, I know life happens, right? So this is no judgment. But what I know is the people who take action. I did not say the people who are perfect. I said the people who take action, they get an opportunity to jump out ahead of the rest. So even if you jump out ahead of the rest and you jump wrong, you'll figure out real quick what you did wrong or what didn't work. And now you can correct. But if you're just sitting there kind of like, should I? I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna pray about it. And listen, I'm a praying woman too, but let me check y'all on that. Some people just be saying that because, like, you really don't want to do the work. And so y'all be like, y'all be fibbing. I ain't gonna even say lying. Some people just be playing like, I gotta pray about it. You already prayed about it, and then the answer showed up and you weren't ready to take action yet. So you just defaulted back to, you know, you be like, girl, I'm gonna be praying for you. It's like, that was the prayer. You know, they say when people say that was the prayer. When they say I was praying for you, that was it right then. But I'm saying, don't be lying to yourself. Like, be so intentional about the action that you take in 2021. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't say you're investing with me. You're investing in yourself. Because I promise you, if you show up, whether it's with me or someone else, and you start moving and taking action, shit's gonna happen. Real talk, it's gonna happen. You just gotta, like, believe in you. You gotta believe in you, like, more than anything. And just go all the way down to the end with, like, a process. Sometimes I think people give up. I've seen that this little meme where it's the person, you know, they inching closer towards their goal and they just get tired and they just had a little bit more to go and they were like at the jackpot, but they gave in too soon. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have some bumps, some bruises. You know, you might have some coach hurt. I call it, it's like church hurt. You'll have some coach hurt. You may have invested in something. Maybe you didn't even do the damn work. And then you're just like, I wasted money. I mean, you could go back and look at the course. So not really. I mean, you could jump back in and re-engage. I'm just saying, don't give up and surround yourself with people that are going to pull you through to your next level. That's all I'm saying. The sound is gone. What? Can y'all hear us?
Hold on, let me see.
You can. They're going to pull you through to your next level. That's all you need.
I think it's them.
That phone.
All right, y'all jump in before Romonica start back talking.
Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, this clubhouse, you know how we do at the clubhouse,
right?
You talk and throw up on people. I'm just saying. It's like,
you'll lose a friend, you throw up on me.
Okay.
Jump in, Tanisha.
One of the things that was a takeaway for me was the not comparing yourself to somebody else with regards to your creativity. That was, I create stuff for my students all the time, and they don't get an opportunity to judge if it's good or not because I'm the teacher. They have to accept that. But when you are in the market and you start looking for, what should a product look like or what are other people doing, and you see it, and some stuff be looking amazing and you like, my stuff don't look like that. And when I put my digital product that she had us working on in the group, and I got some feedback from it, it was positive. And one thing that I will say that I've worked with Monica on a few things, and it's never a negative comment. She will start with what's good about it, and then she'll make a suggestion, and it's yours to accept or reject. But the comment that she, the feedback that she gave me for what I needed to do for mine, when I actually went back and did it, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, this looks like so-and-so's that I see on Instagram. So it made me feel like, you know what? The ability to create is really about, and I guess maybe I just sound like I'm just repeating, is about the action. I had to do something in order for me to be able to see it and then step back and then receive feedback so I could go in again and take another action. But I had to do something, and that was the biggest part, for me to see that I can do what other people are doing, and even people who are making got $1 million business, and they all are using the same program. That's the killer part. It's the same program. And so they're not any better than me. They just may have started before me. And who they're targeting, is not necessarily my audience. And some people want my energy. And so I just got to find my people.
You need to run that back. I'm just gonna say, everything ain't for everybody.
Right. Yep.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm. Lean team. Okay.
One of the things that I learned from Rob was that regardless of what it is you think there's always something else that you can learn. There's always another way that you can look at it in order to make it user-friendly. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times we get set in our ways and we think that how we do it is the only way that it can be done. And so what I learned from the challenge was even what I originally put out as my freebie. I went back after we finished the challenge and I was hearing Rob in my head, how can you make this better? How can you make this more appealing to your audience? How can you make this user-friendly? And so I literally changed the entire cover that I originally started in order for it to match the audience that I am going after, to make it more appealing to them and not necessarily appealing to me. Now, even though I own it and I love it and I think it's great, I think what I came up with after the challenge was over with was a better version of what I had, because now it has an opportunity to get out to the people that it's meant to reach.
That's good. That's so good. It's funny, y'all. You just said that, Michelle, because Karma and I are in a group and they gave us crystal clear instructions on what to do. But because we're so damn creative, we both said we didn't know we were doing, like, we talked and recap. And I was like, oh, when I got to this, I was about to do multiple choice. And she's like, me too. I literally had to say, that's not what they said. Do it just like what they said. And so I feel you. That resonates with my soul that, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. Or even though we have a new script, if it feels a little different, we may or may not embrace it. Or we may say, I'm going to do this one little tweak, but yeah, follow the script. That's cool. That's good. Okay. Who's next?
We've all gone. We've all gone. So, you want to check the audience before I ask the next question, or?
Why I feel like we on Clubhouse?
Because, girl, we so used to talking. That's what it is.
Okay.
While she's checking, I'm going to go ahead and ask the question. When you first started on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it? And then once you completed it, was it still what you thought it was going to be?
I would say when I started, I guess because I had been playing around with ConvertKit, trying to learn it on my own, and I had managed to come up with something. I would say I probably felt at the beginning that was about at a 3. And I think most of that was because I had to go back and start over. And it was like throwing away what I knew and then kind of being receptive. You know, when you try to tell somebody something they already know and then they still holding on to it. And I had to let that go. But some of the things that she said, I mean, I had a piece of paper and I was writing down. I was like, it took me 2 hours to do what she just said in like 5 minutes. And just like Michelle was saying, I was doing the same thing today, and I went back and changed and thought about who I was trying to reach. But low key, I feel like, and it might just be me, I feel like Ramonica be going in on our pages sometimes and just checking stuff. And so I feel like if it's not right, if she just took me through
She DM you. She DM you. She be like,
and she did that little wacky stuff. I'm like, I can't have no trashy stuff. I was like, she might check it before we go on tonight. Let me go in here and make sure that I got it right. And she pulled it up.
Come on here and make me look bad now. So when we walk in,
You don't want her to do this, sis.
together, we all gonna look good. And I'm the teacher, and y'all got to represent. You know how your mother used to do you with your hair together, your clothes together. We all walk in that walk. So she like, no, we're not doing that today.
And you know, she don't miss words for Monica. So, you know, I just feel like she might be looking at it like, what the? I know did she put this up? Okay. That's what we doing off our free challenge. So I was like, no, let me go ahead and make sure it's right. I don't want her to click nothing and it don't come up right. Let me check my links, check my spacing, everything.
Well, this is what she did to me when I put up the change. When I put up the change, she said, "Oh snap, that looks good, Michelle." It was moms on the first one. I ain't heard a peep out of her. Not one thing.
That right there. I put my little picture there, like, can I get some feedback? She didn't like it. She didn't look at nothing. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Let me go back and start over. She didn't say nothing. To this day,
it was like the mama look, right?
So it's a chance that if I didn't comment on the first go round, real talk, I ain't see it. That's the first thing.
We know better, don't we, y'all? We know better.
I've been around too long enough.
Everybody knows you buying that
I
one.
don't get no thumbs up. Because if I get thumbs up, I really be meaning it's okay. But if I get
nothing, when I say it was moms, you had no comment, no like, no thumbs up, no heart, no
heart.
I didn't see it.
LOL, no nothing.
I ain't see it. It's for real talk. I didn't see it. Because if I see it and it's off, I'm going to tell you because, and it's so crazy. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I be like, how much do I need to say to get them to course correct without.
You don't need to say nothing. If you don't comment, we start all back over.
But no, what I'm saying is if I didn't comment, I didn't see it. Because if I see it and it looks some kind of way, the only thing I'm trying to do is figure out how much I need to say, depending on the person, to get you back in the race. Because I don't want y'all stuff to look like, when I tell you my first set of freebies, I mean, Karma, if you'll entertain them, I'll pull up my first freebie so y'all can see it and know it was trash.
Well, we still have to go from the 1 to 10. So
okay, I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna go find that. Y'all go ahead that way. I'm finna find it so y'all can know my stuff used to look terrible, and nobody told me it wasn't looking like nothing.
They were trying to encourage you like Jesus.
Sis, no, they wasn't. And they were me
like Jesus.
I remember some of that stuff, but see, it didn't look bad to me because I would be over there like, how she do that?
Oh, you ain't
How she make that with all that stuff?
That's because if you don't know, you're the only one that know you make a mistake.
Right.
You're the only one that knows.
No,
Like
y'all didn't see
whatever
that
I'm creating, like
stuff.
like when it's other than with Monica, like she gonna look at something and she'll be like, no, girl, that's not right. We're gonna do that again. But the one thing that I know is that I work full time. So anytime that I'm in a class with Monica, it's always like, oh my God, I'm tired. And I'm working like when y'all up like Clubhouse and working on digital products, I'm like working somebody else's 9 to 5 from 6 to 2:30. And then I got to get off. And then I got to be like, oh my God, I'm tired. And then I got this whole group of women and Monica. And it's like, oh my God, I can't show up empty handed. So now I got to get my stuff done. But I think part of that good thing about being in these challenges or being in a coaching session with Monica, if anybody else is in there, they're all positive minded and they're all out for your best interests. Like Michelle was like, yo, right? Can I correct your grammar? I was like, have at it. Because I'm that one. I speak and write the way that I write the same way that I speak. So I'm like, here goes some periods, some exclamation points, some commas. Sprinkle them in there where they fit in at. Just stop bothering me. She took that paper. She's like, page 1, page 3.
You should give you big red circles with X's on.
She ain't read an X nothing, but she ran that down page by page. And I was like, thank you. I was not offended because I knew that what she wanted was me to present well. And everybody that's in the group with you wants you to present well because we all want the best for each other. And they just magnify where Monica is taking you. And you go together as a group. She don't leave you behind. If you behind though, like Tanisha said, she gonna say something, but she's gonna keep it moving because you need to catch up.
Yeah. When I started, I think I was kind of midway. I wasn't too sure what to expect, and I didn't quite know what it was going to look like because I met Ra on Clubhouse. And that's how I found out about the challenge because I actually came in on day 2 of the challenge. So I literally had to go back and watch day 1 and catch up to where everybody else was at. And just from how she was talking on Clubhouse, I was like, you can't just throw nothing at her because she gonna call you out because she was pulling some folks' wigs off and snapping off their fake nails and
they snapping edges.
Oh, okay. So I was about at a 5, but by the time I got finished, I was comfortably at about a 3. Because I felt like there's still some things that I need to learn. There's still some things that I need to know. Because I'm one of those people, I give 1,000% to everything I do. And I don't have a problem asking questions. And so as I'm going through the challenge, Monica's like, don't worry about it, Michelle. I got you. We're going to cover that. You already in. And I'm like, no, but I need this question answered now. And so it was one of those things. And so I do know that she was a little disappointed in the number of people that finished the challenge from the number of people who started and signed up with the challenge.
They missed a lot. They missed some great information.
She tried to play it off. I could tell that really bothered her. So that let me know that she really cares. And so
Absolutely.
if I can follow someone who cares enough to be concerned of why somebody did not follow through.
Yeah, I had to tell her 70% of people who buy a digital product never complete the product. 70%, that's huge.
I know that, but I feel like I feel like as Black women, because that's a lot of who comes to me now. I know there's some white people in my audience. I'm not talking to y'all about this because this is what it is. What I'm saying is, I feel like, okay, if you're gonna sign up, you're interested, right?
Mhm.
There's an opportunity to make thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, but you got to start somewhere.
Mhm.
So when I see people who have an interest but don't carry through, I'm wondering why and what, because I know you need this. And, you know, I don't want to say no sis left behind, but no sis left behind. Like, come on. Because this can be so easy. Now, you heard me say, like, I was a little, you know, upside down. I've been staying up late, so my energy might be like a little off today. But at the end of the day, like, this has been an amazing journey. Like, where do you get to meet people? Where do you get to come along somebody and work with them in their business? I love the Facebook group, which we're restructuring that. If y'all haven't noticed, there's been some little tweaks and some different things. Y'all been in there commenting, going hard. Like, I love that. So for me, I've always been a mentor. I've always worked with, you know, women or young people, whoever. Like, I've always been in a mentoring role. And so when I see somebody fall off on something that I know they're passionate about, now if it's somebody that never raised their hand to say they were interested, they're not on my radar. But if you raised your hand and you got in, you had an interest. And I'm like, come on, you got this. Like, it's not that hard, because again, chances are too, I've heard about what you do. And I know from being in the online space that there's somebody that actually needs it. And so you just got to start at this one place, and then you got to make these steps to go to the next level. And it may require an investment of your time and your energy and efforts and money, all of that. But you got to just get started. So yeah, I was a little disappointed, because I'm like, dang, like almost 60 people signed up, and like 8 people completed it within the time frame, and then another 2 people did it, but you know, they didn't finish it. So I'm gonna give them credit, and I actually invited them tonight, but I was like, come on, y'all, this is a way that you get a chance to be in control of your own money if you start building it out like right now. Because I remember my first, hold on, let me show you this first freebie. Not freebie, but what it looked like, because I got it up now. Ooh, look a mess. I'm glad to show it to y'all though. Oh, dang. Hold on. I don't think it touched the screen. Hold on. Grab, share. Okay. So this was the first freebie. I mean, not freebie, but like the first graphic. I might have the first freebie, but like, this is a mess. What is this? Y'all might not be
It's
able
the
to.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Girl, but that look a mess. That didn't have nothing to do with nothing. That's the
Must have been getting over something.
What is this? Go the distance. Really?
You was trying to hype them up. It was Motivation Monday.
There
Apparently.
you go.
It didn't have anything to do with anything. And I'm showing this to y'all because I want somebody who is watching this to be like, oh, that's how she used to roll. Like, let me pull up on it. Here's another one. I was like, what is this? This is stuff that I will holler at y'all about. I'd be like, hey, go ahead, let's take that down. What is this though? But this is true. This is true. I'm gonna repackage this tomorrow. It's gonna look different. But this is right. Go with me or get left behind. I'm all the way. I'm all
You
the
know,
way.
but you know what, Ramonica? You could probably package it in an ebook on the what not to do. It's like, okay, so you got this. Now let me show you how to tweak it and modify that right there. Here's an example of what not to do. Let's bring it over here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, let me see if I can find the first freebie. Like, you just need to know it's not what you see now. And I mean, this go back to like 2016. This was my first graphic. I think I bought that off of Etsy. Like, what is this? What is that though?
What's wrong with
progress.
that?
That was progress.
Oh, that's busted.
It was progress. It was better
It's
than
progress. That's what it
balloon.
is. And that's why I'm showing it. So yeah, to be at this stage, and then, you know, this is what happens when you can get with somebody who understands the power of like graphics and things. Because this was still when I didn't have anybody helping me with like branding. This was just me kind of doing it, not really knowing anything about it. I knew about Canva, but I didn't know really anything else. That's why some of this stuff didn't match. The colors were all the way off. And this was the freebie. Oh, this is, oh, yeah. This was the cover of the freebie. For real, tragic. But, you know, still relevant, but tragic looking. Fear pills. Stop taking ASAP.
I don't know, Monica. I wouldn't have did that one.
We know where you were going with it, though.
Create a product or a free service. What was this? What is this? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the worst, maybe. Really?
Oh, baby Kermit.
Really? Okay. I remember where I got this graphic from and everything. And it's like, but I'm gonna show y'all. You may even see where it changed. And this is like a life thing for business, you know, that you would get to a place and you're like, oh yeah, okay, they did something new and that's not it. New and different. I remember getting my audience involved, like they helped me get to the new place. Hold on. Whew. But don't y'all see how don't nothing match?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we did get some branding here. This was the start of it, and yeah, I'm gonna walk away because but this is where it started to get. I started to have some branded colors, and I started trying to make sure that I was using things from my color palette, and it was a process. But I've learned, you know, now. And so, yeah, back down memory lane. Okay. Anyway. All right. We've been on here for a minute. Does anybody have anything they want to share as we prepare to actually close out? And then I have something I want to say. Anybody?
You had said you were going to say something about research.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for reminding me. So the first step is getting started. I want to give y'all just like a real quick blueprint. The first step is you have to make a decision that as a business owner, doesn't matter what type, if you don't believe me, DM me and I'll shoot you like something real quick about what you could do. So make a decision to get started. That if you want more people, you have to show up for those people. And one of the quickest, easiest ways that you can show up for people is providing them with value, right? So sharing information that will help them get like a quick win, a quick understanding or something like that. The second thing is get over yourself about the fear, the procrastination, the perfection, all of that. I just showed you it's not going to be perfect, but you got to get started. Then you want to do the research. This is where people go sideways. And what I mean by that is you need to be super clear about what is their problem and how you can actually fix it. So before you go running thinking that you got it all figured out about what the market needs, you would want to tap into. So if I'm a hairstylist, and matter of fact, I see hairstylists do it all the time, or specifically wig makers. If they have a new wig that they're thinking about bringing to market, they will post it on their page and they'll say, do y'all like this? Do you think I should carry it? Boutique owners do the exact same thing. Do you like this shirt? I'm thinking about ordering some. Would you buy it? Coaches and consultants can do the exact same thing. Hey, I'm thinking about offering a class on how to create your first digital product, not a product suite, but I'm thinking about offering a class on how to create your first product and maybe a freebie. Are you interested in that? The people will say, hell yeah, or they'll do nothing. They will give you crickets. Don't give up if that's what happens. You can say, okay, well, I think Angela, Michelle, Karma, and Ramonica would be my ideal clients. Those are people I probably want to work with. I know I can help them do something per se in this area. So then you're going to reach out to those people and ask them the questions. We're not going to get into that, but you would just ask them, a series of questions to see if they are your people. I know before I take on a client, I need to see if they're my people. I was talking to a lady in a private room on Clubhouse today, and she's like, okay, I'm on your website and I don't see Lights, Camera, Profit. I'm like, it's not on there. And she's like, do you mind if I ask why? And I was like, yes. I said, because I don't want someone to go and buy that without me talking to them, because I don't want your money if I can't help you. If I don't think I can help you get a result, you're going to waste your money. You're going to be mad at me. You're going to have coach hurt. So I need to talk to you first. So it's something that I talk to people about once they schedule an appointment. So that would be your first step. Schedule an appointment. Then I need to find out what you do. As you're talking, I'm listening. I'm probably writing down 10 or 15 ways that I can generate money for you. And then once we get to that, then I'm going to say, hey, listen, based on what you just shared with me, I took down this type of information, and I know I can actually help you. Then the next thing I do is I say, this is how I can work with you. These are the ways you can get a 4-hour session with me, and I'll map everything out, and I'm going to give you the recipe. Here you go. And you and your people, y'all go do what I said as a way that you could generate revenue or do your process. The other way is right now I have a group coaching program. You can come into that program, work with me, the ladies, and they play off of each other. They're going to be real supportive of you, and you're going to be real supportive of them. That's just the type of community that I create. I've never had drama in a group. Like, I'm so excited about that. Never, ever. Like, I just wouldn't, because I'm not drama, so I don't even attract drama. The other thing is, if you want to do one-on-one coaching, that's a way. So it's just me and you. And then finally, if you want us to do it for you, and when I say us, if you have a product you want created, I do have some people that I can tap on, and we can create your stuff. It's priced kind of like in that order, not quite in the order that I said, but the higher, the more I'm on it, like you talking to me and I'm doing a thing for you, the more it costs. And that's how I tell my clients to do it. Listen, I didn't work with some clients and they were not charging a whole lot, or some of them were charging mid-price services. Man, by the time I finished with them, they were making more. And hell, I was like, I don't even know if I can afford y'all service right now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, and I mean that in such a good way. One of my clients was a stylist, and she baddest coloring person in the whole wide world. And I just remember her not charging enough. Baby, listen, you're going to get some confidence over here. I remember I'd already gotten my hair done with her before, but I remember going to get colored like the second time. You don't pay it. I'm just kidding about this, but it went from like, yeah, that was a good deal to like, ooh, $250. I don't know if I can get my hair colored for $250 because I wear a wig. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that wasn't necessary, but obviously I'm going to pay it, and I'm excited for her because now, you know what? You got to get to this place where you charge at the point where you see, when I work with clients, I'm never like, well, they getting on my dang nerves. I don't feel like that because I've already charged accordingly. I done already factored in that somebody might get on my nerves, which my clients don't. I done already factor that in. I feel good about what I am being paid to do as a coach or a consultant. But if I was charging, $10 an hour for it, oh man, I'm gonna be pissed. You're not gonna get what you really wanted because I can't give you my best at that price. These ladies who are on the stage, they're not gonna give you their best. People, when you get crappy service, 9 times out of 10, you know what they say, you get what you pay for. Let's engineer that. That's why they were cheap, and then you showed up and got cheap, and then you didn't like it. They didn't like you. So it's like a whole shit show. That's why. But when you go into a Neiman Marcus or you go somewhere like before COVID, and my clients would come to the co-working space and they would walk in and somebody like greeting them and walking them down the hall to a space, and we in a big boardroom, and it's like, go get, you need some water, cold tea. We got all the, they were like, well, dang, this is nice. Kind of look like what you're seeing right now. That's an experience. Very different than meeting somebody at McDonald's, having like, the Mac coffee for $1. And then, like your price is low. Even if your price is high, they're like, why did I pay you all that? And I'm up in here at McDonald's talking with you. So you got to be careful about pricing. I know sometimes people are like, well, why does it cost all that? If you're working with me, you got me, my brain, my 20-year corporate brain, the things that I've invested in. Plus, I'm like committed to the process. Like, I already said yes to you. You said yes to me. So hell, for the next 12 weeks or however long we work together, we go together. So we go together.
Hey, boo.
Hey, we go together. Like, I'm about your life, and you don't have to be about mine. I'm here for you. I'm gonna show up for my people. That's why when I tell somebody how much something costs, when it's thousands, I drop my prices got K's behind it. So when I say that, I'm not apologizing. It's what it is. I just be, when I say it's this, they be like, and I'm like this. Like, y'all still here? Like, cause it got quiet. You know, where you go? What's up? It's you in or you out on it. And you should be the same way about yourself. When someone tells me how much something costs, I was thinking about so Donald Miller. I don't know if y'all know who that is. They got the Story Brand, awesome book, by the way. They got a new book coming out, and now they have a coaching certification. I like them so I like them so much. I was like, oh, I want some more information about this, right? So the guy called me today. He told me it was like a 5-minute call. So you know it's going to be rapid, right? He tells me what they're doing. And he says, so it's like a $10,000 investment. Is that something, you know, you would be interested in? I like how he said that. And honestly, I was like, I don't know. When's the next class? He's like, February. It's like, nope, I'm not interested in 10 grand for February. And I was like, do you have a payment plan? Because 10 grand is a lot. But I'm thinking if I do this, I'm already strategically thinking about who I need to tap into to get it back. It's one client, I'm going to get it back. But I'm like, I also know what I have going on right now. So now it's like, I don't need to be in your February class, maybe your fall class. But this man is saying the price. I know the value of the program. Someone may be like, oh my God, I would never pay that. I know I'm going to get that back like right off the rip because it's designed for corporate stuff. And I don't have a problem saying this costs 10 grand, this costs 25 or 15 grand. That's just what it costs. People have the option. They can say, yes, I have it, or no, I don't. No, I don't want that. And it's okay. Keep it moving. Go find somebody who like might be able to help you based on your budget. And that's not a bad thing. It's no shade, but it's like, if I'm going to help you, I got to feel good about what I'm about to pour out. And I never want to be like, dang, I shouldn't have did this or that. Because I've done that a time or two before, like in the very beginning. When I think back, my classes used to be $25 a week. But you live and you learn. And what I used to say is, what I hear people say, well, I was new, so I didn't think I could charge. And I'm like, if a doctor is a doctor in California and that doctor moves to be a doctor in your local town, is he new? Is he a new doctor, or is he a new doctor in that city? Because his skill set and his knowledge didn't change. He changed locations, but the stuff that's in his head and what he knows how to do is still there. So when I came into the market, I didn't realize that. I was like, I'm new. And then you still have people who are like, well, you new to the game. Even if you new to the game and people are willing to pay you and you know what the F you doing, charge what you want to charge. I saw somebody post this, and I'm gonna shut up. I saw somebody post, these new people, they offering coaching classes and they offer to be consultants. And to be honest with you, I've seen every industry throw shade at the newer person that was doing it. Here's the thing. The newer person had the gall to do it. They were bold enough to be like, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Because here's the thing. If I'm new and ain't nobody paying me, it don't matter. The only time I would see somebody above me getting mad about it is because I'm bold enough to do what you haven't done. I done came in, I done swept through the market and got some money on some shit that you was sitting there thinking that you should do, but you haven't done it yet. I never throw shade at new people for doing anything. It's not even my business. You with me.
I so agree.
You do what you want.
I so agree. Just because you think somebody's new doesn't mean that they're only new to you. Right? They're only new to you. And they've been getting it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. I think we've all met somebody on Clubhouse that we didn't know before Clubhouse. Right?
Absolutely.
And then they were like, oh, dang, they're
Right.
tight. I still know the first person I met on, like, the first room I sat in on Clubhouse was the guys that sell the t-shirts. They made like $1 million on Black Friday. And this is not the first time they've done it. They used to be do ads in social media for Tyler Perry, and then they launched out and started doing their own thing. I can't call their names. I would like to, but I just can't call their names right now. You know who I'm talking about? I can see their profile. One of them is always.
I can too. That's why I closed my eyes. I'm like, I see the profile. I just can't think.
Yeah, like one guy is always a moderator. Like, anyway, I sat in their classroom and they told all of their Black Friday secrets. And when I say everything, it was like, whoa, they dropped gems. It was no BS, no fluff. They shared it all. And like, guess what? I didn't know them before. I didn't know anything about them. And just because I don't know somebody, that doesn't have anything to do with whether or not they have a skill set or expertise. And that's why I tell my clients, don't worry about if they don't know you. They may not know you now, but they will. Keep up and keep doing your thing. Oh, they're going to know you. And let me tell y'all this. I just had a new client. And one of the things she told me was, I got to share this with y'all. She might catch the replay. Listen, this lady said she watched and she never, well, she didn't tell me she didn't comment, but she said, I watched all of your videos. I'm telling you, she never commented. So if you think, well, how did this person find me? And they don't, she never commented. But what she said was, I watched your stuff. I've seen your growth. But prior to that, she was like, I was about to delete you from my email stuff. She's like, because you sent me too much. But for real, I need to send people, like, you got to stay on somebody's radar. She said, are you mad? Because, you know, I said, I was about to delete you. I was like, no, I think it's funny. When people delete me, that means I'm not your person. So it don't matter anyway. Like, I needed to go. I remember, though, when I first started, if someone unsubscribed, I've been like, I had somebody unsubscribe. You know, I'm going to see who was. And I was like, oh, it's like that? You unsubscribe. And now it's like, yay.
You was ready to get litty, huh?
Now I don't need to pay for you because I pay for an email list and they charge you for the number of people on it. So if you don't want it, that's fine. Unsubscribe. But then too, that lets me know, again, I don't need to be trying to spend any time up in Angela's face talking to her about my stuff, and Angela ain't even interested. So you know who's interested and who's not. So it doesn't offend me anymore. I was laughing and she was like, you're not mad? I was like, girl, no. I was like, I'm so not easily offended. Like, it takes a lot to offend me. So no.
Leave my click-through rate at 8.2%. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Right. Here's the thing. If people don't open my emails anyway, and slip through the cracks, if people don't open my emails anyway, I mean, I usually, at least quarterly, I'm going in to delete people anyway. Just having a big list doesn't mean anything. You want an engaged list. I know we've jumped all over the world, but you want an engaged list of people because it will affect your metrics. You may be thinking, oh, I'm killing it, or my opens are not high, but your opens may not be high because you have people on your list who aren't buying. So if you clear them out, you may really have a higher number, which might incentivize you to stay in the race and keep going and produce better content. But you have some dead weight holding your numbers hostage and you didn't even know it. But people don't be talking about that. I'm telling you, I promise you, people be trying to get to these, make $100 million overnight. And I'm telling you, all the successful people that I know, all the successful people that I know, they will tell you it was a journey and a process, and it was years. Now, I'm not saying you can't collapse time, because you can. But you got to invest at a high level to collapse time. You need to have your stuff really put together, and you cannot be afraid to be out on the scene. You got to be on the scene. You got to be in some DMs. I'm not calling it hustling. You got to be willing to work. Real talk. That's all.
Those emails are so important, Ramonica, from the other end as well, so that when you are trying to get brand deals and stuff like that, if you got people on your email list that never open, your partnerships will be lower.
Facts.
The cost that people will pay you will be much lower.
Facts. Because they want to see the analytics.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And people, yeah. I used to be some kind of way about sending too many emails. I'm like, oh, but I'm like,
girl, there ain't no such thing.
Exactly. If they don't like it, they would like unsubscribe.
Yes.
And then what I really love is when they unsubscribe and then they get back on the list. Now that's what I like. Then I'm like,
I got a couple that just come for the freebies.
Yeah. But you know what? The freebies eventually convert. I had a lady from Canada say she watched me for 6 months or better before she bought. Different people have
downloaded all the freebies.
People just know, like, there are different types of buyers. So I don't know someone's type initially, but I do know that there are some people who know they want it. Like, I just purchased something, like it's open now, but so I'm in a new program. From day one, I heard them speak. I knew I wanted it. I don't need to go through the challenge. Go ahead and run me the link right now. It didn't work like that, but I was still pressing in. I promise you I can say it now. Well, I didn't say what program it was, but on day one, I was like, hey, look, your challenge is good, but I know I want this. I'm ready to get started. Can you go ahead and give me the link?
Yes.
And they were like, we love your enthusiasm. The program is not open, but give us a few hours and we're going to give you the link. And guess what? I clicked it and I purchased it right away. If I know what I want, why do I need to keep twiddling my thumbs on something? Just get it. But then there's some people who need to think about it. We do know that, is it the reflectors that go through a 28-day decision-making process before they buy on the human design chart? It's
Yes.
one, wait 20-something days before they make a decision. So if that's the person you're dealing with, they may take a minute. I'm just not going to rush or pressure anybody. I know how I buy. Sometimes I need to think about it a day or two, let it run through my system, but that's my type. Or I know instantly, yes, it's a hell yes. And sometimes it's a hell no, I don't want that. And sometimes it's a, let me think about that. Let me get back with you. And so I'm not stressed about how somebody's going to buy. They'll make that decision. My job might be to follow up with them, not might, but my job is to follow up. Hey, we talked about this, where are you with it? Blah, blah, blah. But I'm not mad if someone doesn't buy. And I know people, they get mad. Like they were asking me these questions and they were in my DM and then they didn't even buy. They wasted my time. No, they didn't know you. They were trying to see how it was like to work with you. And if your energy was going to be off or if you were going to do exactly what you're doing right now. So yeah, you showing yourself, you just have to be careful with people. You don't know their money situation. I mean, I'll nudge somebody. Now somebody just say, I just got a new MacBook Pro and then they're saying they can get a program. I'm like, wait a minute now, sis. Come on. You don't have $300. You don't have fun.
But we pay for what we value. And that is the most important thing that I have learned even as an author. What people value, they'll buy. Even if they don't buy it tomorrow, it's going to stay with them until they actually follow through with the purchase and they get what it is that they pay for. I know when I first talked to you, Ra, and we had that discovery call, and you were asking me a bunch of questions, and somebody was at my house. And when I got off the phone, they was like, she was all in your business. I told them, I said, well, mind your business. Because, when you go after, and all of us at some point in time have made a decision that we want better, that we want more, we want to go to the next level. So if I'm wanting to go to the next level, I'm not going to hook up with somebody who's on my level. You can't take me to the next level. And I like Ra's energy. And she kept saying, she said, excuse my language. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. And I'm like, I am 54 years old. I don't think there's a word that I ain't heard. But okay, I got you. But I like the energy and I liked her confidence. Because I've talked to many coaches. Trust me, I have over 5,000 emails where I have requested information and they are continuously sending me stuff. And then when you talk to them, it's like me talk. You know how you get that pizza that is the cardboard crust? That's whole experience. Look real good on surface. But when you bite into it, it's the cardboard crust. And so I've been constantly dealing with that. And so when I made the decision to take the class, I sent Ra a DM and I told her, I said, I was told a long time ago that once you decide what you're going to eat, you don't sit and receive from everybody's table. You remember that?
Yep.
And I literally, when I tell you, I literally cut people off. I've had people, well, we're so sorry that you decided to unsubscribe. Is there something we could know? I unsubscribed for a reason because I don't need your services and I'm not interested in what you're peddling. And so it is just one of those type of things. And then you don't want to get confused because if I'm trying to listen to what Karma is saying, and Ra is my coach, and Karma's not saying the same thing Ra is saying, then I'm stuck in the middle trying to figure out which way my antenna is supposed to be going and who I'm going to listen to. And so I decided for myself that was what I was going to do. And so far, I haven't been disappointed. And I don't think anyone that really works with either Ra or Karma is going to be disappointed, because y'all give it on the real. You don't have to guess what you're thinking. You don't have to guess what the next step is, because you're going to let us know what we need to do next. And then if we do too much, trust me, when I tell you, you're going to be notified that you're doing too much. Come on back in. You done got out the corral. Come on back in with the rest of it. And so I think that people have an opportunity to do something different. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yes.
If you want to be successful, then move out of the mindset of insanity into the mindset of success. And success is, I need to change this thing up until I find the right recipe that is going to work for me. And sometimes I have to go where I've never been and do something I've never done to get the end result that I'm wanting.
Right.
Amen.
Thanks. Woo. And on that note, thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
To me, because I don't take that lightly. Again, this is what I've always done, but I'm just like super, super duper committed in 2021 to seeing more people like over the line, collapse the time. Let's go, let's do it, let's get it. So that's it. Just thank y'all. I'm excited, just like about this year. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Girl, I'm all the way up.
Yes.
Hence, why we be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, okay, I'm working on this. And it's like, we're doing it in real time. Like, she's like, okay, I just updated that. Do that. Just check that out. Like, just, it's moving fast. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you got something. What you got? I feel like you got something. Yeah. Were you trying to show something?
Oh, no. The
Okay.
hubby was talking to me, so I had to turn around. I was like, what?
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I'll see y'all soon. Y'all soon. Michelle,
I'm not gonna call you at 2 o'clock in the morning this time. I'm
going
going to bed.
You going
For
to bed
real.
tonight?
Soon as I do legs, I got to do my workout, but I'm going to bed tonight.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna stay up late tonight. Plus, I'm going to the spa in the morning. So
I might be lying though, because I really want to get NIMU up. Like, I've been thinking about a site for it and
Y'all
everything.
both lying. I don't know what y'all doing right now.
she has a new. Can I tell what it is? Or you?
Huh?
Can I tell what it is? Or they not?
Absolutely, go ahead.
New influencer program. So if you're thinking about being an influencer, like a micro or a nano influencer, she has micro
Influencer
United. Yeah. So she's running that agency. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So I got to get my site up.
And really, you only, so the entry is what, 1,000 across your platforms, and your
Across
email
all platforms
are included. So
to be a nano influencer, a lot of people go like, I don't have enough people, and that's a lie. You can have up to 1,000 people to be considered a nano influencer.
Mhm.
Jacqueline says that you don't sleep.
Who? Romonica?
Yep.
Oh, she was about to go to sleep this morning about 6:30. I was like, go to bed.
Yeah, so because I'm a manifesting generator with emotional authority,
Okay.
I have been instructed, and some of y'all got this same manifesting generating power on this stage. I have been instructed that I am not to go to bed until my battery has been drained, so that I get my best sleep. And oftentimes I'm still in creativity mode, and so I cannot. And so I just stay up and I continue to work or interact or do things, but I might sleep until who knows what time. And then when I get up though, I'm ready to go. And that is the beauty of it. I'll never forget when I first started, there was a girl, Kiera, we were in a program together, and she was like, "Why do you be trying to get up so early?" And I was like, "I don't even know." She was like, "You're not at corporate anymore." She was like, "You're getting your stuff done, so why?" And it was just 20 years of doing that. So now I go to sleep when I go to sleep, and when I get up with my list, and I know what I have to do, and that's it. Tomorrow, the only thing I have to do is go to the spa. My ladies have open office hours with me, so they may text or box or me or chat it up, and I don't have anything else to do. I don't know. Okay, so bye, y'all.
I like that look, Karma. I like that
When
look.
somebody on your accountability team like, "Nah, you got something else to do," I'm like, "What? I got content to post? I got them clips ready to go. They ready for
You got it ready? Y'all give her a round of applause.
clips ready for tomorrow. And I already got the post queued up in Canva for tomorrow. It's
Wow,
ready.
look at you.
Y'all just don't know. This is progress.
I'm going to the spa early in the morning, and then I think at 10:45, because then I got office hours from 12 to 2. So by the time I'm gonna straighten up tonight, because when I get back, when the ladies start calling me tomorrow, or two-way or boxering me if they have anything, I'm just gonna be on the couch like, "Okay, what you got?" Like, that's it. This lady literally asked me today, she was like, "So, I mean, how do you run these different programs and things?" And I was like, "Well, if you think about it, I'm showing up for like 1 hour to teach. And then for the bigger programs, there's open office hours. That's on one day. I can respond to an email from anywhere. I'm revamping my Facebook group. So I said I'll be spending a little bit more time with those people. But again, that's on my phone. I can be anywhere. One-on-one coaching is scheduled. It's on a set day. It's once a week, depending on how many people. But still, we're just talking about, even if there's 10 people on there, I'm going to have them on one day. So that's one day with 10 hours. Okay, what am I doing the rest of the time? I can tell you what I do. And I told her, I was like, I'm writing content and may have to follow up with somebody, maybe a sales call, depending on what's in my pipeline or what I have open at the time. And I was like, maybe some more content. I was like, I mean, what else? When you get to a certain point and you have your stuff, it's like you either selling, you're nurturing, or like you're creating a program or some content. I mean, there's nothing else to do, for real. That's why I'm like, it's not hard. There's work to do, and the more work you do on the front end, it gets easier. Like, it gets to be less. I don't want to say easier like it's hard. So I don't like using hard, but it gets to be easier. Let me just say that, because
while you're up with your tripod, while you up doing like this with your phone on the couch, will you have your tripod up taking photos for your lifestyle photos for like next year?
No, because I'm gonna be at the spa tomorrow, so I'm just probably gonna come back in with my t-shirt on and probably flip-flops. I know it's cold, but I still wear flip-flops and blue jeans, sweatpants. No, just on the couch with all the windows open. Just tomorrow's relaxed day, and take them calls. Like I'm gonna be ready for them boxer calls. They may or may not even come through. I mean, it's week 1, so I don't know, but from 12 to 2, they can, reach out and holler at your girl and be like, "Hey, yeah, 12 to 2, open office hours. Just call, boxer me, two-way me. What you got? Let's chat."
The people that are watching might not know what Voxer is, right?
Okay, so those of you who are watching, Voxer is an app. If you remember the old BlackBerry, where you could do the little chirp, so that's how Voxer works. So my clients who work with me at the K level, they done invested thousands. They have access, so they can two-way me on that day, anytime, as much as until their little heart is content, and I'm going to respond back with the chirp, or maybe a text, or depending on what it is, I may need to do like a little Loom video, which Loom will allow me to copy my screen and show them how to do something and whoop, send it back over to them. It's a way to give additional access.
I love Loom. I created whole courses on Loom.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I like better than Loom
during the challenge, so I didn't even know what Loom was.
Really? You'd be surprised. There's so many things out there you could use.
Screen is better than Loom.
I asked Ra about this color palette generator last night, Ra. She was like, Wait a minute, what? Oh man, I'm gonna be up all night.
Please don't tell me because I'll be up all night. So
I won't
don't,
not today.
let's not go no
I'll
further
do it
with that
tomorrow.
conversation because I'll be up until 2-3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure it out.
I won't tell you today. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll let
Okay.
you do it over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, we came up with a new name for the group, but I got to make sure it's searchable for the Facebook group. The older poppin' lifestyle. I think I'm gonna change that. But what did I call it? Digital products, video marketing, and tech shit.
Yes. You know I love that title.
Me too. But see, I just need to make sure that it's gonna be searchable. That's my primary concern. That if it's searchable, then that's gonna be what it is. So we'll see. Oh dang, we got some comments. Okay. Oh, that's Jackie talking.
Hey, Jackie Boo. She's speaking truth about Romonica. She is. Oh, ain't that beautiful?
Jackie, y'all giving me. Yeah. Okay. I do sleep. Sometimes I just don't need a lot. How many hours are you getting after that battery is drained? Oh! I'm averaging 4 to 5.
That's good.
It is. Question for Karma. Is there an age cutoff for influencers?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not even in fashion. I don't know if you've been watching the commercials. There's a young lady. She's 89 years old, and you've probably seen her. She's from that Purple and Red Club, but she is a fashion statement. She goes to all of Fashion Week. She goes to Milan. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. There's a market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the lady that be in the swimsuits on Instagram, laid back on all of the colorful stuff?
That too. Yep. She does all that.
What's her name? Anybody know her name? You know, I know who you're talking about.
They just talked about her the other day. They were paying homage to her for keeping things fresh in the industry because, you know, she's helping to break those particular barriers of age and what beauty looks like. Right. And we need that. But I can't even call her name right now.
Okay.
But no, there's no age. I mean, really, when you think about it, when you get up in the morning and you're talking to your followers and or you're posting content, even if you're 70 years old and people are responding, you are influencing someone's life, day, and buying decisions, right? So there's no age.
Batty? Is that her name? Batty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby, Batty got 3.5 million followers.
That's all I'm saying. And hers are all genuine followers. They are not bots.
Okay. Well, it's been real. We're approaching the 2-hour mark, so we should wrap it up. Hey, Jean, what's going on?
Hey, Jean.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Y'all go back to the beginning. There's some people who dropped their goodies, their freebies. If you're interested in getting more information, feel free to inbox me. My DM is open. If you know you want the class, so some people just know that they know, you can go to the link in my bio on Instagram or on Facebook. Facebook, you actually have a bio on Facebook if you did not know that. Right under my name, there's a little link, is Solo. You just click on that, or better yet, let me throw this up real quick.
So funny.
You can screenshot that and you can go there. I have some free stuff there. I have some paid things, but if you're interested in starting out with your digital products and services, click there. Take a picture of that, click that, go buy. You can join the free Facebook group if you need a free website, if you need free linking system. I am the plug. I got some of the free stuff for you. But if you want that good old work, I got some paid stuff for you too. So get what you need off of that list. Inbox me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching live or replay. If you're catching this by replay, just put replay so we know who you are. But thank you again. Thank you, ladies, who contributed tonight, shared all of your nuggets and your freebies with my audience. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a good evening.
If they screenshot and they tag you in it, do they get something extra?
No.
Another thank you.
Another one.
And another one.
DJ
In
Khaled,
my
another
DJ Khaled
one,
voice.
another
And
one.
another one.
What is it?
Now we can make that happen real quick.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
When is the next Facebook room? Karma is your hero. I know, right? Funny story. Ooh, okay, y'all. We're gonna do. Ooh, I gotta tell them about when I sent you the note about what happened in their room, and you were like, "Who?" And then I was trying to add you to the room. Ooh, okay, that's a room story. So y'all, when y'all see me open the Facebook rooms, those are open. Come in. We just like chat, and it's not live. In fact, if I ever wanted to go live inside of that, I have to get everybody's permission. Did you know that, Karma?
Absolutely.
I thought that
You know the easiest way to do it, though, right? You keep saying Facebook room. You mean Clubhouse room?
No, you know the
Oh, you
Facebook,
mean the messenger room?
On Facebook.
the rooms
In the messenger rooms.
in the messenger rooms.
Yes, you do. And you need to say it often, and you need to make sure that everyone says yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's been real. It's been real. Y'all stay on backstage. All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast. Good night.
All right.